Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy, having a little bit of lag in the game today. We were here at the cave, we had talked to Nona, we had finished up Book 10. Everything to do with Book 10, the whole story of Nurzum except for Not. We had ended it on the tail, ended it on the site of Nurzum being attacked by a whole bunch of Huorns and basically hacking them all down, essentially. But we will assume suffering a good deal of damage in the meantime. Came back here, talked to Nona. Nona has agreed that it is time to move the survivors, send them to the Rohan town of Forlaw, and that she and Horn have talked about their future and have things that Horn wishes to discuss with us as well. So we are going to talk to him now, since we see what her little bit of dialogue is. See what
Our friends from Bir Tor are well enough to travel.
See what I mean about the bit of lag there between things that are going on? Don't know what that's all about. All right, this is what we basically the same as the bestowal dialogue that she gave us. So let's go and let's talk to Horn.
I have decided what I must do.
Book 11, Chapter 1, Too Great a Need. Thank you for coming to listen, my friend. I have put some thought into what we encountered in Wildemore, and I must confess it troubles me. The folk here are on the road to recovery, as are the survivors Nona rescued from Bir Tor, but the forces of Saruman attack this land with much greater strength than I expected they could muster. How much might could Saruman rise to strike at the heart of Rohan if he spared a creature such as Nurzum to deal with Wildemore? Imagine what evils he might unleash upon Edoras. I have decided what I must do, Gnarlo. My king commanded me not to cross the Entwash, and I am honor-bound to obey him. And yet I cannot remain silent. I must convince Theoden King to march against Saruman before the wizard's plans bear fruit. If it costs me my honor as a man of Rohan, so be it. I will defy the word of my king if doing so will save even one innocent. I will accept whatever justice the king deems appropriate, but he must be told of what we witnessed in Wildemore. He must be warned, even if it means my life. I have told Nona my decision, and she sees the need of it. She will go to Forlaw with the survivors of Bir Tor, and we will meet again once this is through. Speak now to Coridan and Gleowine, and see what they think of my plan. All right, easy enough.
I will defy the word of my king, though it come at the cost of my honor.
All right, so let's go on around here. Let's talk to Coridan and Gleowine. We're apparently giving them space. Lots and lots of space. Coridan.
Horn plans to defy the word of his king.
That cannot have been an easy decision for him to make, but I understand what has driven our friend to make it. Horn may be imprisoned, or worse, but if his tidings can break the king's reverie, it might be the only action that can save the people of Rohan from their enemies. The survivors of Bir Tor are now well enough to travel. Nona and I will bring them to the city of Forlaw, while Horn brings his message to the king, and we will rejoin him when we can. I think it would be unwise to enter the court of Theoden in the company of a Dunlending girl, even one proven so true as Nona. And it is not she alone who would raise the hackles of the Rohirrim. An elf of Lorien would be as unwelcome. Am I mistaken? No, I think you are quite true. Of course, why are they accepting a halfling unless they think of me that I'm a child or have nothing but contempt for us? Which, with Wormtongue there, may very well be the case.
The king must hear what happened in Wildemore.
Although I think that, once again, with Wormtongue there with the ear of the king, And with Wormtongue having known that I escaped Saruman, I don't think I would be a very good companion as well. Gleowine listens to your account of Horn's decision to defy the word of the king and smiles. Horn can count on me with him, Gnarlo. I will return to Edoras in defiance of Theoden King, whom I serve without question in all things save this, for I believe it is right. I am not afraid of death. If the king orders it, I will be the first to praise his justice, and will surrender to his headsmen without complaint. The king must hear what has happened in Wildemore. I am certain he will listen when he hears what Horn has to say. I'm not quite so certain of that, but I am thinking this may be setting up another, let's say, interlude that we may see. Or if not interlude being the interludes are found on your map here, another,
Nona and I will bring the survivors of Bir Tor to Forlaw.
not interlude, but another, intermission, shall we say. Maybe setting up something that we will see.
The king must be told what has transpired in Wildemore.
Let's say perhaps us going there will trigger the return of Gandalf the White and the companions, the two companions three companions to Edoras. Perhaps we will see the three runners and Gandalf show up.
One path remains a mystery to me.
I know now what the rest of us would do, but one path remains a mystery to me. On what path will you walk, Gnarlo? Will you come with me to Edoras? I do not ask you to defy Theoden King, my friend. I will understand if our paths must now separate. I would not blame you. That is, most like, the way of wisdom. It is with my heart I make this choice for myself, but I would not presume to make it for you, by head or by heart. His voice is casual, but you can tell from his eyes that worry lurks just beneath the surface. With a comforting smile, you tell him that you will accompany him to Edoras for the good of Rohan's people, though it be against the command of the king. Horn's relief is tangible and sudden. Gnarlo, you are as great a fool as I am. I am overjoyed to say it. It is for the best that Nona and Corridam will meet up with us later, though it brings me sadness to part from them. 2 men, a hobbit and an elf, all returning to Edoras against the command of the king and in the company of a Dunlending girl, would be too great an insult. We defy the king, but still seek to be polite. Is this madness, Gnarlo? The 2 of us and Gleowine should now travel to Humboldt at the Entwald crossing, and tell him that we will not be turned away. Entwade. Talk to Humboldt at the Entwade in the Sootcrofts. Oh, so you're not going to just automatically
The 2 of us and Gleowine should return to the Entwash crossing.
Okay, so we return to the Entwash. We are perhaps done with all the winter time for a while. All right. Well, I said this adventure, this particular episode, we were going to take on the interludes here, and so we shall. We have gained 2 interludes on Gleowine's map. Oh, I thought we had 2. No, apparently we just have 1, 2. Many worries. We did that one, did we not? Pit of the Falcon, is that the one that we left off? How many of these did we have? Calenglad in the Grey Company. Pit of the Falcon, I believe, is 1. Alrighty. I'm going to have to take a look and see. I think it is Pit of the Falcon and Strength of Will. I think we've done Calenglad's Appeal. But if not, I'm going to go take a look right quick and see which ones we've done. I know we've done the first 4, but I will take a look to be sure. And I will be back with y'all in just a moment. As it turns out, I was correct. We have only done the first 4. I thought we had done them in pairs, so we did 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we've got Calenglad's Appeal, the Pit of the Falcon, and Strength of Will. So we're going to go ahead and do Calenglad's Appeal. and get that on top of the bit that we've done today. And then next time we get together, we'll do 2 more interludes. They seem to have been running about 10 to 15 minutes apiece, so that should knock out the next, and then we will head to the Entwash. Zooming up again. Calanglad's Appeal. Your eye is drawn west across the map, beyond the borders of Rohan, and comes to rest upon the rocky hills of Dunland. You wonder what has become of Calanglad and the Grey Company since you left them. Okay. So, there. Is that going to travel us? Yes, Calanglad. Meanwhile, in the Enedwaith, Calanglad has braved the forest of the Mornshaws in search of a mysterious figure. Level 85. Let's go ahead and play him. Assuming it's going to take us in, and of course there's the wife calling. I'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, sorry about that. Got a whole bunch of stuff out of the way, and it is, of course, hours later now. We are looking at midnight 30, but we're going to go ahead and get Calanglad's Appeal done. There we are, and so we are braving the forest of the Mornshaws in search of a mysterious figure. Let's go on in and intercession play, shall we? Hopefully this isn't going to bug us like that last case of instances we did, where every time we went to join in, it thought we were going in that last one because for some reason it hadn't completed it. Whatever the situation, we'll go in and cancel it if we have to, but let's see if we can get through the actual playthrough part of it and get it done so we can do the other 2 next time. You feel like a DJ doing
Meanwhile, Calanglad of the Dunedain seeks for answers in the forest of the Mornshaws.
There you go. Perfect example of what I'm talking about. You feel like a DJ sometimes doing this job, where you're sitting there trying to do the introduction and not step on the music when it starts, like when Galadriel's talking there. Helcon. Let's talk to Helcon. Boom, boom. Make it a little bigger. There we go. Calanglad, we have been journeying for hours, fighting the corrupted denizens of this forest, and we are no closer to learning anything. I know Dervun spoke of seeing a great spirit in these woods, but we have seen no sign of such a lord. Whatever beast or magic shakes the stones of Tal Mathadras, we will learn nothing of it in these woods. Fight alongside Helcon. More beasts attack! Purple bears. Hello. Thoughts of Gwenda, the blue lady, huh? He's still pining after his blue lady. Here comes a big one. Lumbering bear of corruption. Wow. Indeed. That one is impressive, I've got to say. At least it's still only an 85 too, and then whenever you see that Helcon fights well. How many corrupted beasts must we slay before we can leave Calanglad? Look at these others. What kind of skills do we have? Quick stab, wide sweep, Dunedain strike, for Numenus. Battlecry brings to mind the city of Numenus. Okay, so that's an actual fight. I wasn't using it because looking at it being green, I thought it might be a heal. But nope, that's thoughts of Gwendeth. Calanglad brings his memories of the Blue Lady with him wherever he goes, and such thoughts serve to restore his morale when otherwise he would despair. Of course, to use that, he does have to stand out in the middle of a field in his cloak there, holding a lute above his head. But we won't get into that. You say you have a feeling about this place, Calanglad, but I cannot sense anything. You say you feel a mysterious presence. I feel the chill shadows of the trees and smell old growth, but nothing else. Are you sure this is the place of which Dervun spoke? There is nothing here but trees, corrupted beasts, and we two. I say we leave the trees to the miserable bears and be done with it. Observe the quiet forest with Helcon. A majestic stag emerges from the woods behind Helcon. Ancient spirit. What? Oh my. Slowly approach the majestic stag. Are you coming, Helcon? This is one of those things where will you go on your own? Okay, you will go on your own. I didn't know if you were waiting for us or what the situation was. What do you think it wants? It's horns polishing, of course. Whoa. I don't believe it. It's called Huorns. I'll introduce you to them sometime. Got a whole bunch of them back just to the east of the Shire. I can't be left behind now. I'm no longer tired. If this is a trick of some kind. No, my heart tells me that this is real. I've never seen such beauty or majesty as this. A nice pretty glade here. My lady, be at ease, mortal. You're both guests in this place. Another ancient spirit. What is her name? Gwynewyn. Another water spirit. And Lenonith. Another ancient spirit. Wow, that is one hell of a boar. Yet more wonders. Look at the bull. You are expected, mortal. Tell the huntsman what brings you hither. Whole bunch of river daughters down here, isn't it? Ooh, and there's the huntsman, is it? Helcon? Helcon. Alright, well, I think Helcon just broke. So we will go on. As soon as we see... Grab a slice of bread here, thank you. It's been a long road. And we'll go up here. This is nice. This is very nice. Standing stone, I'd like to get my house built in an area like this, thank you. The huntsman. Approach, mortal. You are a big un! Come in and take a look at you up close. Wow. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright. You speak slowly and haltingly at first, but gradually with greater confidence and urgency. You tell the mighty figure of the huntsman of your concern that the Falcon clan has wrought some great evil in the caves of Tal Mathadras, and that the shaking in the earth may spell the doom of your friends. The huntsman is silent for a long while before speaking. An age is ending. I told one before you I could not see the nature of its end. Still I cannot, but my eyes do see that which you fear, Dunedain. A great creature stirs in the deep. It was imprisoned once before, but found freedom. It has been imprisoned again. The friends of the wizard cause it pain and use it as a weapon. Free it, little one, and your cause may be aided. Or it may not. Talk to Helcon in the Hall of the Hunter. Wow, that is one hell of a nice throne there. Nice chair. Wonder if you can get something. I wonder if he got that at IKEA. That is quite sweet. Okay, let's go down here and talk to Helcon. I do not know what to say, Callanglad. I've never seen such wonders. I do not want to leave, but I know we must. We do not belong in this place with so much beauty around us. Did you hear anything of use from the huntsman? He seems unreal to me, as if he is only part way in this world of ours. I never would have believed any of this to hear you tell it, Calenglad, but I have seen it with my own eyes. You must forgive me my doubts. This journey has not reassured me, Calenglad. Now I'm more worried than ever. If such a mighty figure as the huntsman can really exist, who knows what terror the Falcon clan could have unleashed in the caves beneath Tal Mathadris. Interlude. Calaglad's appeal completed. Oh, we're not going to see the actual defeat of whatever creature that is right now, are we? Okay. Well, that's good, because it took almost 10 minutes to get through that anyway. So next time, we will run through I won't say last two interludes, but the next two interludes, because there's at least enough room on his map for one or two more. But we'll run through the next two next time and get that up. That should be Monday night, because I'm going to be very busy for the next day and a half. Won't be getting any, won't even be able to get any truck driving done. But we will get the next one up on Monday. That will be, if I remember correctly, I believe we'll be back on Nomadan again. I think so. I think the next one will be Nomadan again. He will be furthering his investigations in the Midgewater Marshes and all, and in the Marsh Fort. I think that's where we're going next. Or perhaps he will be going back to Staddle and Bree and turn in some of the quests that he has done in the marsh. If it was Narwhale, I would have him sitting there doing the think emote right now, going, do I continue on along the trail of Amdir, or do I finish up these quests? We'll see which one it is. Yeah, see, we have Pit of the Falcon and Strength of Will next time. And we've got at least enough room down here for 3 more, if not 4. So, a few more. Okay, folks. That has got us set. It must. There we go. I'm gonna say I can't turn the lamp on there. All right. That has got us set. We have done momentous things. We have seen momentous creatures over there with the Rangers, with the Great Company, and we have decided to make a momentous decision and flaunt the word of Theoden King, ignore the word of Theoden King for his own good and for the good of Rohan, and return to the Enedwaith in the Sutcroft. So we will possibly get to that next time. Like I said, we're going to get these interludes done first, and that may be the next one after that. But we will see y'all then. Thanks for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one. Bye-bye.